everyone, this is Leslie Cornwell, Midwifery Business Consultation. I wanted to do a video about creating supply and demand. I have so many midwives that we talk about the basics of a business plan, a model, a market analysis, figuring out what the needs are in the community. Sometimes there's not very many midwives, but the demand isn't there. So you've got to do some education with your consumers, your community. You have to create a demand. You could have the greatest product in the world if one, people don't know you exist, but two, even if they know you exist, they don't know what a midwife is, what a birth center is, what your model of care is. It's going to make it really difficult to sell your product, your service, your amazing midwifery services. So that's why marketing is so important. You want to create a demand. In time, your demand will be created by your referrals, your established clients, the amazing care you're giving. But when you start out, you have to create that demand. The supply is what you're providing. You're a small operation most of the time getting started. So you're not going to have a lot of your supply. So you have to be careful of your fee schedule, your analysis, and deciding what am I going to charge for my unique service and what is the demand currently in the area? What is the competition charging? What are the overhead costs to run your practice? What do you want to make? How do you build that demand? If you want to make way more than the other midwives in the community are making based on your unique business model and your unique educational background, you'll have to increase the demand to make that value perceived by your consumers, your family, your friends, the ones that might be referring people to your practice. So doing lots of marketing, lots of education, spending time investing, going to classes, like I went to nursing classes a lot, medical schools, high schools when they had their health classes, science, career days. I had a lot of fun at career days. So create an exposure. If you want your practice to be not just OB services, you want to do contraception, you want to do GYN, you have to, on top of branding what is a midwife, you have to brand that full scope of a midwife and all the services that your practice offers. So really think of the basics, supply and demand. If you have a supply and nobody is demanding it right now, your phones aren't going to be ringing. If you have a small supply, just one of you, and there's a massive demand, your delivery lists are going to be full and you have waiting lists that people will be calling and asking to be put on. So figure out how to get your demand higher if it's not currently established. If there's other practices in the area, great, awesome, the name is already out there. Being new, starting something, you think, oh, I don't have any competition for other practices doing what I'm doing. You also are the first one in that community getting the awareness of what a home birth, a birth center, a private midwifery practice looks like. Good luck.